evening and welcome to Oweleketv News Updates. I am Mariam Aminu Abubakar. Thank you for joining us. Now the news headlines. Binani of Adamawa State hopeful of becoming first female governor as INEC declares the poll result inconclusive. Sultan says message to Muslim faithfuls on the commencement of 2023 Ramadan fasting. INEC to express their dissatisfaction over the conduct of election. 25-year-old Lawal Musa defeated the current Speaker of the Yobe State House of Assembly. Ganduje declares curfew as INEC declares engineer Abba Kabir of the NNPP winner of the Kano Governorship election. PDP senator resigns after losing re-election. Aduda lost to Ireti Kingibe of Labour Party. Welcome back from the break and thanks for being with us. Now the news in full. Binani, hopeful of becoming the first female governor, has rerun halls in 42 polling units. Despite that INEC declares the result of the election inconclusive in the state, according to a Lucha report, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, on Monday revealed that the election rerun will hold in 42 polling units to determine the winner of the 2023 governorship election in the state. The race is between Senator Aisha Binani of APC and Governor Ahmadu Umaru Fintiri of PDP. The Independent National Electoral Commission INEC returning officer for Adamawa State, Professor Muhammad Mele of the Maiduguri University, while addressing the party agents after collation of the Saturday's poll result from all local government areas, said the total number of votes cancelled are higher than 30,000 margin of victory. Governor Fintiri polled 421,522 votes, while his major challenger, Senator Aisha Binani Tahiru, polled 390,275 votes. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, returning officer for Adamawa State said the rerun will hold in several local government areas of the state to determine a winner. The INEC is yet to fix the date for the rerun of the keenly contested election. The affected local government areas are Yola North, Fofore, Song, Numan, Michika, and Mobi North. Sultan sends message to Muslim faithfuls on the commencement of 2023 Ramadan. As Muslims prepare for Ramadan within the week, the Sultan of Sokoto and President of the Nigerian Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs NSCIA, Alhaji Saad Abubakar III, on Monday directed Muslim faithfuls to look out for the new moon of Sha'aban 1444 AH, which is equivalent to March 22nd, 2023, which marks the beginning of Ramadan. Abubakar, who made the call in a statement by the Director of Administration, Nigerian Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, NSCIA, Architecture Zubairu Haruna Usman Ungu, said one of the special activities during Ramadan is tafsir, which is meant to remind and enlighten Muslims about their purpose aspirations on the treasures of the Quranic messages, adding that tafsir sessions should therefore be devoted to preaching inter- and intra-religious harmony, peaceful coexistence, promotion of good citizenship, neighborliness, and good governance in the country and the world at large. Consequent upon the advice of the National Moon Sighting Committee, NNPP, the President General enjoins the Nigerian Muslims Ummah to search for the crescent of Ramadan 1444 after Hijrah, immediately after sunset on Wednesday, 29th Sha'aban, 1444 AH, which is equivalent to 22nd March 2023. If the crescent is cited by the Muslims of impeccable character on the said evening, then His Eminence shall declare Thursday, 23rd March 2023 as the first day of Ramadan, 1444 AH. If, however, the crescent is not cited that day, then Friday, 24th March 2023 shall automatically become the first day of Ramadan. In addition to the established and traditional Islamic leaders and each locality, the following members of the National Moon Sighting Committee, NNPP, can be contacted to report any credible and positive sighting of the crescent of Ramadan, 1444 AH. The Council also appeals to endowed Muslims in the country to extend their acts of charity to the less privileged within the neighborhoods before, during, and after the month of Ramadan. He also admonished traders not to hoard food products or unduly hike the prices of consumer goods during the period of fasting to ease the current situation of humanity within the country. And now we'll be going for a short break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Welcome back from the break and thanks for being with us. 25 years old Honorable Lawal Musa of PDP defeated the current Speaker of the Yobe State House of Assembly. Ending the 20 years reign of Honorable Mira, the Honorable Speaker was first elected as member representing Nguru outside constituency in Yobe State when Honorable Musa was born in 1998 and was 5 years old. It has been alleged that the Honorable Speaker arrested Lawal Musa for his Facebook post, and when Musa regained his freedom, he made it a dream to engage the Honorable at the polls despite people's mockery and discouragement. Still on the determination of the youth in the political arena, a 26-year-old Rukayat Shitu has been declared the winner of the Kwara State House of Assembly election. According to Punch, she contested under the banner of the All Progressive Congress, APC. The Independent National Electoral Commission's returning officer, Professor Hakim Ijaya, while announcing the Assembly's election results, said she too polled 7,521 votes against her rival of the People's Democratic Party, who polled 6,957 votes. She too hails from Manian in the Onire district of Kwara State. Prior to her election, her constituency has never been represented by anyone from her village. She too also happened to be the first female Senate President of the Congress of Open University of Nigeria in Kwara State and Publicity Secretary for a pro-democracy group, Kwara Must Change. Governor of Kano State, Alhaji Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, has declared a down-to-dusk curfew in the state as the Independent National Electoral Commission announced the candidate of the New Nigerian People's Party, Yusuf Paul, 1,019,602 votes to defeat the candidate of the All Progressive Congress and incumbent Deputy Governor Nasru Gawuna, who polled 890,705 votes. Now we'll be going for a short break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Welcome back from the break. Thanks for being with us. And now over to Enugu State. Nnamani dumps PDP after losing Senate re-election to Labour Party. The senator representing Enugu East Senatorial District, Chimaroke Nnamani, has announced his exit from the People's Democratic Party after he lost his senatorial bid to the Labour Party on the Saturday 18th of March 2023 election. Senator Chimaroke Nnamani expressed gratitude to his constituents for the constant support over the years. The former Enugu State Governor's formal resignation from the opposition party was contained in a statement he signed on Monday. According to Punch reports, the senator was expelled by the PDP on February 10, 2023, alongside some other key party members for alleged anti-party activities. This is also as he lost his bid to return to the Senate to his rival Kelvin Chukwu of the Labour Party in the Saturday 18th of March election. Nnamani expressed that his decision to leave the party became paramount after he consulted with his associates and constituents alike and had decided to quit the PDP on the account of irreconcilable differences with the national leadership of the party. Stating further, he noted that he had moved on and hoped that his modest contribution to the development of his constituency would be the building block on which his successor could build on successfully. While reaffirming his acquaintances with the president-elect Bola Tinubu, he promised to continue to partner with him. The former governor also thanked Nigerians, especially the Ebiano political family, and urged them to remain steadfast in the years ahead. He expressed further optimism that the Tinubu administration would promote good governance, rule of law, and human rights for the interest of all Nigerians. FCT residents speak on Philip Aduda's defeat during Senate election. Senator Philip Aduda, who has been in the National Assembly since 2023, sought re-election for his fourth term in the Senate, but was floored by Labour Party's Ireti Kingibe by 101,631 votes. Although the PDP's candidate says he will challenge the result in the Election Petition Tribunal, many residents think Aduda has not provided the Federal Capital Territory with quality representation in the Red Chamber to warrant re-election. We will be going right now for a short break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Welcome back from the break and thanks for being with us. INEC declares Lawal of PDP winner of Zamfara governorship election. Lawal of the People's Democratic Party PDP candidate has been declared winner of the 2023 governorship election in Zamfara State. He was declared the winner by the returning officer for Zamfara State, Kashim Shehu, the Vice Chancellor of the Federal University Kebbi State. Dauda polled a total of 377,726 votes to defeat the incumbent governor, Dr. Bello Muhammad Matawallan Maradun, who polled 311,976 votes. And over to Benue State, Professor Akko, an APC chieftain, congratulates the Benue governor-elect. The All Progressive Congress chieftain and member of the Presidential Campaign Council, Professor Dixon Ame Akko, has congratulated Benue State Governor-elect Reverend Father Yassint Aliyah and his deputy, Dr. Sam Ode, on their emergence from the governorship election conducted on Saturday, 18th of March 2023 in the state. Professor Akko said that the emergence of Father Aliyah as governor-elect is a confirmation of the yearnings and aspiration of Benue people for a positive change and development. Akko said in a congratulatory message to the good people of Benue State that the victory of Father Aliyah is indeed a victory for the birthing of a new Benue, where democratic dividends and tangible development are expected to prevail over mediocre and underdevelopment. ACO in the message expressed confidence in the ability of the governor-elect to change the rhetoric in Benue State through human capital and infrastructural development in all nooks and crannies of the state. Professor Ako stated that Father Aliyah's intimidating credentials will in no distant time become manifest in the state. He advised the governor-elect to assemble a credible team of technocrats and policymakers with vast experience into the governance of the state so as not to dash the high expectations and the goodwill demonstrated by the people who elected him. Professor Ako equally congratulated all the House of Assembly members-elect on the platform of the All Progressive Congress in the state. He, however, charged them to also be prepared to give their optimum best in enacting laws that will meet the expectations and aspirations of the good people of the state. And now we'll be going for a short break. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Welcome back from the break and thanks for being with us. INEC declares Lawal Olu winner of Lagos Governorship election. The incumbent governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has been declared winner of Lagos Governorship election by the Independent National Electoral Commission on Monday morning at the Commission's Collation Center in Yaba, Lagos State. The governor won 19 local government areas with 762,134 votes to defeat his closest challenger, Badebo Vival of the Labour Party, who won one local government with 312,329 votes. Adenike Oladije, the state collation officer, announced the result of the All Progressive Congress candidate and 15 other participants in Lagos at around 1 a.m. Sanwo-Olu, who has just been re-elected as the governor of Lagos State after results were collected in 20 local governments in the state, increases the salary of the Lagos State civil servants by 20%. Our correspondent has the full story.
Oh, he's a man of his words, that I know. So I know definitely he's going to do it. At least this is something to boost the morale of workers, and it's a welcome development, and we're also happy and excited about it.
To trust what he has said, he will do it. He has this pedigree. In 2010, Lagos State was the first state to implement the minimum wage of 18,000. If he has said it without we asking him, I believe he's going to do it.
I trust my governor. I know he will do it as promised. He's been doing it before. We have belief in him. We, the civil servants, we really love him and we have belief in him. We know that whatever he has promised, he's going to do it.
Abuja residents rallies the streets of Abuja to express their dissatisfaction over the conduct of election against INEC. Some Abuja residents rallied the streets of Abuja to express their dissatisfaction over how the conduct of election was carried out in the 28th state, that is the governorship election and the House of Assembly election. Most of the residents said there were intimidation, violence, and violation of rights which prevented people from carrying out their civic responsibilities. Our correspondent has the report.
You see religion, you see tribe, they are very big too. In religion we reach God, right? But if you turn it around, it becomes the most dangerous tool. Anybody that will use that thing against you is an enemy. And those people on top, they keep doing that. The reason they keep doing that is that, look at all of them, all of them that are coming out of this country, their children go abroad.
No, I know what to do.
But they come and come and say, not come out. So people dying. I want to ask us, did we have an election in 2023? No! We had a selection. It's not even a selection. It's in position. Exactly that's what it is. And we are saying, we are out there to say it is not acceptable. We will not accept it. Because if it stands, what will happen is that, you know what we see with the bandits and the terrorists. That is what Nigeria will all become. If we accept the 2023 general election, what are we going to say to terrorists? Carry on. It means that what they are doing is good. If you are against terrorism, you'll be against 2023 general election. Because that is the highest terrorism that happened. Yes, sir. That is why we are here.
And now we'll move over to the list of the 2023 governorship results won, lost by APC, PDP, and others so far declared by the Independent National Electoral Commission across the 28 states of the Federation in the ongoing Nigerian governorship election 2023. States won by the APC are Yobe State, Governor Maimala Buni; Ogun State, Governor Dapo Abiodun; Gombe State, Governor Mohammed Inwa Yahaya; Jigawa State, Umar Namadi; Kwara State, Governor Abdul Razak Abdurrahman; Lagos State, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu; Sokoto State, Aliyu Ahmed; Nasarawa State, Governor Abdullahi Sule; Katsina State, Diko Rada. Others are Borno State, Ebonyi State, Cross River State, and Benue State. States won by the PDP are Akwa Ibom State, Umo Eno; Oyo State, Sheyi Makinde. Others are Plateau State, Bauchi State, Delta State, Zamfara State, and Rivers. And now over to sports news. Mbappe has been named new France captain after Lloris's retirement. Mbappe has scored 19 goals in 24 League One matches this season and contributed 7 goals in PSG's run to the last 16 of the Champions League, where they were knocked out by Bayern Munich. Kylian Mbappe is to take over as captain of France after Hugo Lloris stepped down following the World Cup final defeat to Argentina. A source close to the team has told AFP. The Paris Saint-Germain forward Mbappe, 24, accepted the role after discussing with coach Didier Deschamps. His first game as captain will be Friday in Euro 2024 qualifier against the Netherlands at the Stade de France, the first match for Le Bleu since the World Cup final in Doha on December 18. Tottenham goalkeeper Lloris, 36, brought an end to his international career after Lionel Messi's Argentina side beat the French in a penalty shootout after a thrilling match ended 3-3 following extra time. Diores had been skipper for more than a decade. Atletico Madrid attacker Antonio Griezmann was named vice captain after Manchester United centre-back Rafael Varane also hung up his boots following the defeat to Argentina in December. Mbappe, who scored a hat-trick in the World Cup final, the feat had been heavily linked with the captain's role for weeks. He helped Le Bleu to World Cup glory as a teenager in 2018 and has established himself as arguably the leading forward on the global stage. The Paris-born former Monaco player is vice-captain at PSG behind Brazilian defender Marquinhos, and led the side in the defender's absence during Sunday's loss to Rennes. And that's all the story on the Oweleketv news update today. You can follow us on our social media handles flashed on your TV screen for your inquiries and advert placements. I am Mariam Aminu Abubakar till I come your way again with another intriguing news. Until then, stay safe and happy.